Our freezers are empty. Empty. First one in a little while.
Today I'm putting rocks around the trees in the upper orchard and putting mulch. Look like a bit of hard work on a Sunday morning.
I've just seen a whole bunch of turkeys sitting over here. Here's the groceries. Vinny, turkey, Vinny, done.
Oi, oi, oi. I'm tired.
Oh, smell like devils. Oh. Hey, what's up team? I am currently parked up at one of the farms where I have permission to hunt because our freezers are empty. Empty! Exclamation mark. And they've been so for quite some time, unfortunately. We've been so freaking busy with all this moving and building and, you know, just generally wrapping our head around lifestyle homestead living that we just haven't had time to stock up on meat. So today is my chance to bag a deer, potentially, hopefully. And if not, at the very least, there's wild turkeys on this farm and there are goats. So I like both of those meats. Wintertime is a great time to harvest wild turkey. So it's pitch black right now. I'm starting to see the very first signs of light over the horizon. And I've got a thermal here with me, like a handheld thermal. So I'm going to start walking pretty soon and then try to position myself in the right place before it starts getting light and hopefully spot a deer on the bush edge. But the scope on my rifle is not a thermal, so I'm not going to be able to shoot anything until I'm going to be able to see something. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to film the shot if I take the shot. But wish me luck, because gosh, we need some meat. Yeah. See you on the flip side, team. First one in a little while. Nice little red hind. I want to say a couple of years old. Shot was good. It was about 250 meters. So I'd say it was probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 inches too far to the back, but it was still a long shot. So the animal didn't go very far. It just jumped over a fence and that was it. Man, wrapped. But I'm sweating already. It's gonna be some work to getting this deer out of here. Still wrapped.
It is a weekend, my favorite day, 2 days, not because I'm not working, but because I get to come and spend time out here. And yeah, just looking around the garden, things are starting to pop. Like we have nectarines and our lemons and our limes starting to bloom. There's beautiful flowers coming out. Our chickens are just mooching around the garden. We have 2 new chickens, by the way. We have Ginger and Belinda to join our flocks. Now we have Hank, Henrietta, Ginger and Belinda. And yeah, it's just really cool. These guys have done such an amazing effort to have flowers flowering all year round. So we still have the purple princesses are still flowering, and in different places that we look, new things are starting to show signs of flowering as well, which I don't know, I just find that very exciting. Watching things come to life and evolve and just finding out new things about our property. Nothing like a bit of hard work on a Sunday morning.
Alright, so I shot a deer this morning and I carried it back to the truck. I tried doing it in one piece, but it's just too heavy. But the thing is, I've got half the deer back at the truck right now. I've just come back and this time around I've got my smaller caliber rifle. I've just seen a whole bunch of turkeys sitting over here, so I'm gonna try and nail a few of those. The last one was a 2-for-1. I think I got the whole flock. That's really good. We're gonna have to walk over there because there's a hawk trying to poach my turkeys. I was trying to pick up my shells as best I can. I think I just got the whole flock of those turkeys, which is ideal really, because the aim of the game is really to not just procure meat for myself, but also to reduce the number of turkeys on the farms that I get to hunt. And sometimes sort of taking out a whole flock like that is quite good. There's no shortage of turkeys around here, that's for sure. Right, see how we did? Okay, awesome. So we got one, there's two over there, four, five, six. Oh, look at that. Beautiful prime condition turkeys. Like turkey meat in the warmer months, a bit foul. But this time of year, stellar. Yeah, so I think we got 6 birds on deck, which is pretty good, really. I can't complain about 6 birds. Alright, so plan is I'm going to retrieve the rest of my venison. Currently hanging in a tree. Hopefully nothing's started attacking it yet. And then I might just sit up there for a minute because that whole corner is sort of still in shade. I've always found that on days like today, you're quite often quite likely to pick up another deer, sort of just filtering through the shady, frosty stuff. So I might just have a wee bit of a sit and see what we can pick up. No shortage of animals on this farm, that's for sure. Fire out, this is some good looking deer country out here. Look at that. I wonder what Chessie's up to. I've just messaged her to say that I got a deer, which she'll be really happy about, because, you know, meat is expensive, man. I've had no meat in the freezer, so I've just texted her to let her know that we've got venison on deck. Make her happy.
Today I'm going to try and finish off putting rocks around the trees in the upper orchard and putting mulch. Because obviously trying to add as much nutrients to the fruit trees as possible so that when summer comes they can start really growing and thriving is probably more important than cleaning the forest. So that is what I am doing today. Phil is out hunting today, which is another really important aspect for us. Procuring our own food so that we don't have to rely on the supermarket. So he's actually just messaged me to say that he's just shot a deer, which is super exciting. Like we've said in a couple of videos, we've been so busy that our freezer has been empty for a little while, which is very unlike us. So yay to Phil. He's super stoked, which is amazing. So Yeah, he's out there doing the hard mahe while I'm here doing yeah, the other hard work. So yeah, we'll see how today goes.
Right, so just gonna have a look over here. If those turkeys are still here, I'm gonna take a few. Can't see them. Maybe they thought better of it and moved on. But they could just be over the other side of this rise too, so. That was really close range, so I think I might have shot over the top on the first couple, but still got 3. Still a good little wallop of meat for the table. Right, one more stop, one more lot of meat to collect, and then we're done. I just seen a hawk take off from my stash. My turkey stash. Jeez, nearly just asked myself. Hopefully he hasn't made too much damage. Because like, man, those birds can really huck in when they want to go. So go and have a look. Oh yep. Look at that hog going to town. It's alright, we'll leave him some meat, but definitely gonna take the breasts and the thighs. God, with all the work we've been doing at the lifestyle blog, man, you'd think fitness would be alright. No. Shit.
Oh. Oh my goodness, this is hurting today. It's a lot of hard work. I've managed to get a couple of the patches done, nicely organized. So now I need to go and gather some more rocks and then fill it up with more mulch, but I'm getting towards the top now, so winning. This mulch pile is slowly starting to make a dent in this mulch pile, which is super cool because, like I said, it's just been sat here now for March, April, May, June. So it's been sat here for 3 months. So it's really good to start getting this onto fruit trees. It's pretty amazing. Circle of life, you know, taking the trees down, but then making mulch to provide nutrients. I love it. So fulfilling. Yeah. Awesome. Oi. My body's starting to feel it today, so yeah, I say I'm not going to do too much more, but I probably will, and I'll probably be doing it till dark, because that's what I do. But got to pace yourself, otherwise you burn out. But I definitely don't listen to my own advice. Just had a thought on my last load. Why the heck am I carrying rocks up here to put around the trees? Because we don't need to, I could just spread mulch. However, it looks pretty and it's containing the mulch and it's done with love. And I always think that if you're doing something and you're doing it with love, then abundance and you know, a bountiful harvest will come from that. So I think it's really special when you pour. Hello, Fantail. My fantail friend. Yeah, so I think it's just really special when you're able to pour love into what you do and have pride and hi beauty. And have pride and love and gratitude in what you're creating. So yeah, it's a lot of effort, but I just think in the end this is going to be incredibly special, and we're going to be really grateful for the effort that we put in when we first got here. So yeah, keeping up the hard work.
Right up. Here's the groceries. Shopping bag full of turkey breasts and thighs and livers. I think that concludes the hunting for the day. I need some coffee. Some coffee and some food. Vinny, turkey, Vinny, done. Catch you at home.
I actually have no idea how many barrel loads of this mulch I have moved, but I have been going for many, many hours today. And the orchard gets quite steep at the top, so the further up you go, the harder it is. But I'm not sure whether I will actually finish this today because it's starting to get dark and whew, and also it's getting cold, and also oi, 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 I'm tired, so maybe it'll be a smart thing just to leave it where it is, but I'll walk you back down once I've done this load. Oh, oi, oi, oi. Oh my goodness, I haven't quite finished, but there is another day, so I'll walk you down. Still need to do the grape there. A lot of rocks, a lot of mulch. Hey, hey, hey. Just give the old nursery a little water, and Phil's about an hour away with the deer in the back of the boot. So yeah, he's going to be tired. He left this morning at about 2:50 a.m. so he's gonna be knackered. Hi, baby.
Hey.
How you feeling?
Yeah, you know, no sleep last night. Got up at 3, drove for 3 hours, hunted for 5, drove home for 3, knackered. But there's meat in the wagon, so that's a good thing. Hey.
It's so cold.
I know. It was like proper frosty out there. I smell it here. Smell like diesels.
Yeah.
Oh.